Your heart doesn't fail overnight. It whispers first. Somewhere around your 40th birthday, your heart quietly starts changing. Its walls stiffen, its rhythm shifts, its efficiency drops, and it starts sending you signals. Not chest-clutching, movie-style signals. Small, easy-to-dismiss ones. A little dizziness. Slightly swollen ankles, feeling off. After stairs you used to fly up. Most people write these off as normal aging. Doctors call them early warning signs. In this video, I'm breaking down the 5 signals your heart sends after 40, what's actually happening inside your chest when they appear, and what you can do about each one starting today. Sign 1. The stairs test. Unusual breathlessness. Let's start with a misconception. We assume breathlessness on stairs just means I'm out of shape. Sometimes that's true, but after 40, it can mean something more specific. Your heart's pumping efficiency, what doctors call ejection fraction, is starting to decline. Think of your heart like a water pump losing a bit of pressure each year. In your 20s and 30s, it moves blood with plenty of reserve capacity. After 40, that reserve margin shrinks. You don't notice it standing still. You only notice it under load, which is exactly why stairs, not standing, are often the first place it shows up. Track a baseline. Pick a fixed set of stairs or a fixed walking distance and notice once a month how it feels. A gradual change over months, not one bad day, is the signal worth mentioning to a doctor. Sign 2. The ankle clue, fluid retention. Second sign, and this one's easy to blame on a long flight or salty dinner. Mild swelling around the ankles by the end of the day. Here's the mechanism. When your heart's pumping, strength dips slightly, blood backs up more than it used to in the veins of your legs. Fluid gets pushed out into surrounding tissue instead of being efficiently cycled back. It's not dramatic. It's a puffiness that wasn't there 5 years ago that gets a little worse by evening and a little better by morning. The mistake people make is treating this like a shoe problem or a hydration problem and ignoring the pattern. One swollen evening means nothing. A repeating pattern, especially paired with symptom number 1, is what matters. Notice if it's new, if it's daily, and if it's paired with breathlessness. That combination, not either one alone, is the signal. Sign 3. The midnight wake-up, disrupted sleep breathing. Third, waking up briefly short of breath or needing an extra pillow to sleep comfortably that you didn't need a few years ago. When you lie flat, fluid that's pooled in your legs during the day redistributes toward your chest. A heart working at full capacity handles this easily. A heart with reduced reserve can struggle, and that struggle can wake you, often mistaken for a bad dream, acid reflux, or just getting older. If you've unconsciously started propping yourself up with pillows or waking gasping more than once every few months, that's worth flagging. It's a different pattern than ordinary insomnia. Sign 4. The rhythm skip, palpitations. Fourth sign, an occasional flutter, skip, or hard thud in your chest. Usually brief, usually startling, usually dismissed as too much coffee. After 40, the heart's electrical wiring, the same nerve pathways that have fired in perfect rhythm your whole life, starts to show wear, the same way any wiring does with decades of use. Most of these blips are harmless, but frequency matters. Something that happens once a year is different from something happening weekly. Keep a simple mental or written log when it happens, how long it lasts, what you were doing. Patterns, not single incidents, are what a doctor needs to hear about. Sign 5. The energy cliff, unexplained fatigue. Fifth, and the most commonly missed because it creeps in slowly, a drop in baseline energy that doesn't match your sleep or stress levels. This is the heart's efficiency problem showing up as a whole body symptom. When the pump is working slightly harder to deliver the same amount of oxygen-rich blood, your muscles and brain get slightly less than they're used to, and the result isn't chest pain, it's just tiredness, the kind that a nap doesn't fully fix. Compare this year's energy to 2 or 3 years ago, not to yesterday. Gradual, multi-year fatigue that isn't explained by sleep, workload, or other health changes is worth a conversation. None of these 5 signs on their own is an emergency. That's exactly why they're missed. Each one alone looks like normal life. Tired? Everyone's tired. Ankles a little puffy? Long day? Heart skipped a beat? Too much caffeine? But your heart doesn't send 5 unrelated complaints. It sends one story told in 5 parts. Reduced pumping efficiency, showing up as breathlessness, fluid retention, disrupted sleep, rhythm changes, and fatigue. The people who catch heart changes early aren't the ones with dramatic symptoms. They're the ones paying attention to patterns instead of single bad days. After 40, Your heart isn't asking for panic. It's asking for attention. If any 2 or more of these have been building quietly for months, that's not something to search away with home remedies. That's a conversation worth having with a doctor, backed by an EKG or basic cardiac screening. If this helped you understand what your heart might actually be telling you, subscribe. There's a lot more to uncover about how your body signals long before it shouts. Comment which of these 5 signs is one you've actually noticed. I'll see you in the next one.